So good morning, everyone. It's like just after 7 a.m. on Sunday, April something. I forget which day it even is. So I'm about to do my morning weigh-in on day 1 of the green smoothie challenge that I'm attempting. So I just wanted to film that. And yeah, here it goes. Alright, here's my trusty old friend. Let's see what it has to say this morning. Ooh. 129.6, I believe is what it said. Let's do it one more time. I always like to do it twice just to be sure. Yeah, 129. Maybe the first time it was adding weight because of the phone. I don't know. But either way, not really too happy to see that because a couple of days ago I was down to 126. And so yeah, really not happy to see that. But I've been kind of getting off track for the last couple of days. So I guarantee that is why. But we're gonna definitely, hopefully, change that. So stay tuned. Okay, so just a quick little check-in. This is pretty much the first beverage I'm having today. Besides like a sip of water, it's just black coffee with a tablespoon of this, which is a 0 sugar, 0 calorie coffee syrup that I bought off of Amazon. I love these. This one came with 3 different flavors: mocha, salted caramel, and vanilla, obviously. So, and these are great. Like, they've been a lifesaver for weight loss for me, because I used to be the person that like loaded down my coffee with cream and sugar and whatever else I could get my hands on. So, and I can't really handle normal coffee, which is why I drink decaf, but hey, it is what it is. So, I still love the taste of coffee though. If I can figure out how, I will link that in the description. But like I said, I got it off Amazon. It's a nice morning out here, but it's cold. Yeah, it's a little chilly. Steam coming off the coffee looks nice. Can't really see the sun on the camera, but it's in my backyard, part of it. So, I just wanted to let you guys know, like, since it's the very first day, I'm gonna try to vlog, like, pretty much everything that I intake, like, liquids and the smoothies and, whatever other little things that I might consume. I might not do this every single day, because the cleanse is supposed to be, like, 10 days long, and that would be like a lot to be bothered with and bothering you guys with for 10 days straight, every single little drink that I have. So, but for the first day, I'll probably be showing most things, and I might skip like the coffee and the detox tea and the Obviously, I'm not going to show every, like, bottle of water that I drink, but I will show you guys, like, I try to stay on top of the water intake, because that's important, like I said earlier, electrolytes and just water in general, because, you know, when you're doing anything like this, honestly, I'm basically doing keto, so, like, you're going to lose water weight, you're going to lose water, because you're not really taking in too many carbs, and when you reduce your carb intake, your body flushes out water for whatever reason, so you want to be careful about dehydration. So I'll show you kind of like the additives that I put in my water as well, just to kind of spruce it up. And a lot of people, when they're doing things like this, they're like, just plain water. Well, this is my modified version of this cleanse, so I'm going to do what I want. Okay guys, so the second beverage that I'm going to partake in today on day 1 of this smoothie cleanse challenge is bone broth, because, and this is the brand I've been buying lately, Swanson, because it's a little bit cheaper than, so here's the nutrition facts. It's only 45 calories, 9 grams of protein, which is really good, and it's got a bunch of like minerals and electrolytes in it that you want to make sure that you're getting if you're going to do like a fast / cleanse / challenge like this. So what I usually do is I just I'll transfer it to a mug, just because sometimes these things leak when I try to drink them, so and I usually add a little bit of extra salt, and even though it probably doesn't need it because it's salty as it is, and a little pinch of like cayenne pepper, because I like my stuff really spicy. So I usually just add it in there. And yeah, but like I was saying, I usually buy Swanson brand bone broth, because there's a brand called Kettle and Fire that's really good too, but it's a little bit on the expensive side. So yeah, all right, check back in a bit. Cheers. All right, just a quick check-in here. So it's, if you can see over my huge crock pot, it's 1:15 p.m. and I just got done with my tiny cup of bone broth. It took me forever to drink it because, yeah, I had to shower / bathe like 3 different kids because on Sundays, which today is Sunday, the grandparents, my parents, take them for a little bit, and so yeah, had to do all that. So in my this little pack of apples, which are 30 calories, but we're not really counting calories. I do use my Fitness Pal, which you know, is a free app, a free like fitness and calorie counting app. That you can pretty much, I think, get on any phone, but I use the free version of that too, plus my you know, my little off-brand Fitbit here, to kind of track my calories and stuff. But I'm not really going to be doing that too much. I probably will log it, but I don't know if I'll put it in the video or not. But either way, I'm just kind of finishing this little pack of apples. That's 30 calories per pack that my 5-year-old asked for but didn't eat. Because honestly, at this point, I wasn't really feeling too hungry at the beginning of the day, but now I'm starting to feel a little bit hungry. So I'll probably do my first green smoothie here soon. Stay tuned, guys. Hey, so as you guys can see, I've changed my outfit because I took a nice shower, and that doesn't happen too often with, well, I mean, my oldest kid is like almost 15, so I don't have to do much for him, but the other 2 are all under the ages of 5 and under, so like, yeah, don't get to take too many relaxing showers. So, yeah. I'm about to go actually make my first green smoothie of the day right now, because I'm pretty darn hungry. So this is just kind of like average attire for me. Yeah. I was missing my hat. So, like, I'm definitely more on the, like, sportier or, like, tomboy side. I don't really wear usually anymore. I mean, I definitely used to on special occasions, but nowadays I don't really typically wear too much makeup. So you guys should feel special, because I actually put some BB cream and a little lip gloss / lipstick on for you guys though. Alright guys, finally we made it. The moment we've all been waiting for. It's 2:38 and this is about to be the most substantial thing I've had so far today. So I didn't really mean to wait this long to have my first green smoothie, but you know, the beginning of the day kind of got away with me. We already went over that. So without further ado, what goes into Shelly's world famous detox smoothie, quote unquote, green detox smoothie. So this is what I put in my green smoothie currently. Some people, when they're doing this cleanse, their smoothies change from day to day, but I'm just gonna stick to what I know, and I'm calling it green because I am putting in a scoop of my organic superfood powder, which is what's in this little cup right here. And so I have a cup of this. It's basically like knockoff Crystal Light. I was buying this zero sugar Minute Maid for a while because it has, as you guessed, 0 calories. There you go, camera. 0 calories. But it just gets really expensive, and honestly this only has 5 calories per serving, so it's not that big of a difference, and I can just make it when I want, and there's a lot more of it. So I've got a cup of the, we'll just say low calorie Minute Maid in there, or lemonade, whatever, Crystal Light, whatever you like, and then 1 scoop of the Orgain Superfood powder, 2 tablespoons of the powdered peanut butter because I like the taste and also for the extra protein. I have 1 banana. This banana is currently frozen because I had a whole, like, almost 2 bunches of bananas that we didn't eat that were just on the verge of going bad. So I froze them before they did go bad because I literally drink, like, at least a smoothie every day. Then I have a cup of frozen strawberries, which honestly I don't really add to the overall calorie content of the smoothie, because, and the reason why is because berries are so low in calories. I mean, this is probably between 30 and 50 calories, and it's just the Dole sliced strawberries here. And I'll show you the nutrition facts if I can get it to cooperate. There we go. So it's 50 calories for one cup, or let me see, 140 grams, which is the more accurate way, obviously, to weigh it out. But I mean, this isn't really a full cup, so I just don't really count it. So if you guys want to know the calorie content of this particular smoothie, it's around 200 calories if you don't count the strawberries. If you count the strawberries, it's between 230 and 250. So let's get to blending because I'm hungry. Alright, so I had to break the banana in half because, you know, it won't fit into the blender otherwise, and I'll probably have a pretty hard time blending a whole frozen banana because all the fruit is frozen today. So sometimes I do use fresh bananas. I guess it doesn't really make a difference in the creaminess of the smoothie, whether you use fresh or frozen. It's just either your preference or whatever you happen to have on hand. Alright, there we go. See how this goes. With all the frozen fruit, hopefully it does okay. It's struggling a little bit. Sorry, that's loud. So, I'm gonna have to stop and help this out a little bit. But anyway, so what I'm using is an Oster. This is just basically, I paid like 20 bucks for this thing at Walmart, and it works like an absolute champ. Like, we make shakes, I've made soups. You really don't need a freaking super fancy Ninja bullet blender, or what's the popular one these days, a Vitamix. You don't really need all that. I mean, sure, it's nice, I'm sure, if you have the money, but you really don't need all of that to, you know, make a decent smoothie. So hang on a second, I'm gonna try to get this thing going, and then I'll check back in with you guys. Boop, and voila. Well, would you look at that? Isn't that magic? Just kidding. Anyway, yeah, so this smoothie ended up being super thick and, like, delicious looking. Look at it. With all of the fruit being frozen. Man, look at that. That looks so good. And, yes, as you can tell... One second here. There we go. I have to have my cute little smoothie cup with the lid and shake straw. Have to. Plus, I'm about to go to Walmart, so I'm gonna take this to go with me, along with some blue glacier, whatever. Some blue low-calorie Gatorade that I made up. So I'm going to take these two things with me when I run to Wally World here in a few minutes. But one thing I wanted to add is, you may be saying, well, Shelly, your smoothie's not green at all. Yeah, I know. But see, the thing is, guys, and I was under the impression, actually, for a while that green smoothies had to be green. But honestly, as long as they have greens in them, which this superfood powder does, it's considered a green smoothie. See all those greens that are in there? As well as, see, it's got all this good stuff. And then it's got, actually it says all of it right here, yeah. It's got veggies and herbs, greens and grasses, berries and fruit, and, what's that last thing? Ancient grains. Oh, and sprouts. So, yeah. It's got a bunch of good stuff in here. So, just make a mental note, like, don't let anybody, you know, bully you around or anything if you wind up with a green smoothie that's not, in fact, the color green. Because that doesn't mean it's not a green smoothie. It just has to have greens in it. And before I bought this superfood powder, I would just buy a big thing of, like, either spinach or mixed greens with, like, spinach, kale, and chard in it, and I would just throw a couple handfuls of that in my smoothies, and those were actually really green. But, you know, taste delicious regardless, so I'll check in with you guys in a bit. And then a couple of my other quote-unquote diet drinks. This is just stuff that I really drink on a regular basis, but I think that, you know, if you get bored with your water, your 0 calorie, low calorie, Propel or Gatorade or whatever you want to drink, I think it's perfectly fine on a cleanse like this, or just normally on like a low calorie diet, to partake in any one of these here. I drink all of this stuff pretty regularly, not in excess, obviously, but, you know, everybody gets bored with just water, let's be real here. Now, the only thing is with stuff like this, you do have to be mindful, because obviously it has 30 calories, so you have to keep in mind that when you drink stuff like this, you are taking in calories, so you gotta, you know, even though it's pretty healthy, you do have to keep that in mind for your overall calorie intake, for your daily total. So, but yeah, so I'll be sipping on some of this stuff throughout the day as well. Probably won't show that, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, you know, that I do drink other things other than just water. So another thing you're supposed to drink while you're doing this cleanse is Detox Tea. So I'll show you what I have. I think that you can probably just honestly drink any kind of green tea that you want, because pretty much all green tea has like detoxification effects. So I've got just some plain old Great Value green tea from Walmart here. And then, but what I really love is this stuff that I found, I think at Kroger. Yeah, I found this at Kroger. So the brand is Good Earth, and it's called Sweet and Spicy Green Tea. It is so good. As you know, tea is 0 calories, which is great for any type of weight loss thing that you're doing. But like also great for this cleanse, because, you know, we don't want to be taking in any extra calories that we don't need, right? Okay, so I was just going to show you guys quickly what I add to my water typically if I don't want to just drink plain water. So I've got some stuff that I ordered off Amazon. Yet again, I have a problem. So I have some Propel, that's 0 calories, of course, watermelon flavor. I have like 2 more of these that I have to get through. I had like a ton of them at first, but I've gotten through most of it. So then I ordered some, even though these have 5 calories in it, I mean, you gotta think, like, I usually mix this with, like, I don't know, 16 to 20 ounces of water, so 5 calories for a whole bottle of water isn't that bad. So we've got, you know, 0, Gatorade 0 here. This is orange. I've got Glacier Freeze, and they only put 1 Glacier Cherry in here, which was disappointing because that's, like, probably of all of these my favorite flavor. So there's that. Yeah, hey guys, so I've had a little bit of a change of plans, but I'm gonna take these 2 things with me to the store, just in case I get, like, hungry after this smoothie or thirsty. Although I don't really think I'll need it because I've got, you know, all that. So, but I'm gonna take it with me just in case. But, you know, I'm gonna go to Kroger actually instead. Look at my cute little Nike shoes that I just bought not too long ago. But yeah, I'm just going to go to Kroger and save Walmart for another day, because I'm kind of running out of time here. I have to pick my kids back up at 4. So, catch you in a little bit. Also, yeah, I think I'm, like, definitely going to probably break this down into, like, a series and just go ahead and edit and upload this first day, like, later on this evening or something, because if not, this is probably going to end up being like 5 hours long, and nobody wants that, so I made it to Kroger, guys. Yay! Hey guys, so I'm at Kroger, and I'm about to go in and try to very quickly get this list of stuff that I need, and I'm just wearing the mask for effect. But no, so it dawned on me that some of you might be wondering, like, if I incorporate, like, any type of exercise routine or exercise into my routine, I should say. And I'll show you all of the exercise equipment that I actually do have at my house later. But, like, I have an exercise bike, I have a manual treadmill, I bought my fiance a weight bench that's out back. Like, we actually have a lot of exercise stuff, and you don't even need all that, honestly. But anyway, what I wanted to say really quickly is that, honestly, right now, most days, I'm just too busy with, like, the kids, to incorporate, like an hour, half hour, whatever, of actual exercise. So most days right now, I just kind of consider whatever walking around that I do, or just like whatever cleaning or cooking or whatever that I do around the house to be my exercise. Like I said, I do have a bootleg Fitbit here, which I got off Amazon for $30, and it's just as good. Like, I'll put, like, something so that you guys know, like, which one. I might not link it, but I'll put, like, a picture of it up here or something in case you guys are interested. So, but yeah, so I just kind of count my steps, and honestly, on average, most days, I end up burning anywhere between 300 and 500 calories just walking and moving around and cleaning and all that crap. So, and I also just quit my job. That's for another video. But yeah, I just quit my job, so I really didn't have a lot of time. I did make time sometimes. I did really good for a little bit, and I have been working on my arms with the little weights that I have for myself. But yeah, so right now, I'm kind of just considering whatever moving around that I do each day for exercise. So, hope that answers any unanswered questions that anyone might have had on that matter. I'm gonna go grocery shopping, and it's 3:27. I'm supposed to get my kids at like 4:15, 4:30. So, wish me luck. So, I forgot to mention these earlier. These are the multivitamins that I've been taking. I found them on Amazon. They're by Nutrimin brand, and they are really great. They're vegan, low carb, keto friendly, gelatin free, sugar free, gluten free, egg free, and nut free. So, yeah, you guys should check them out. If you want to check them out, I'll put a picture up so you can look them up. Hey guys, so this is probably going to be close to my last check-in of the night for day 1 of the challenge, and I did decide to have like a light dinner. I'll show you what I've got. So here I have I made some Asian ground beef, basically, that I make sometimes. Usually we have it with rice, but obviously I'm doing a challenge, and it's a extremely low carb, almost no carb challenge. Well, at least it's supposed to be. So what I have instead of rice is I made a spaghetti squash. So I've got half of a spaghetti squash underneath the Asian ground beef, and some lettuce and some spices in there. And then, as you can see over here, here's the spaghetti squash that I made. And that's the one, obviously, that I hollowed out, because squash has next to no calories, so it's a great, extremely low carb, low calorie option if you're looking for substitutes for like spaghetti and pasta or whatever. I mean, you can really use, it's very, I can't think of the word I'm thinking. So versatile was the word I was looking for the spaghetti squash. It's very versatile. You can use it with a lot of different stuff. So, yeah, I did kind of go through a little bit of a rough patch a little bit ago, like maybe 2.5 hours ago, where my body was really missing, like, carbs and things like that, and it was just sending me hunger signals through the roof. So just look out for that. Your body is going to make you, like, want to run to your pantry and just raid it for everything that you can that will just be filling and will just give your brain all the serotonin that it's craving. But don't do it. Don't give up. It's really hard, but if I can do it, trust me, you can too. So, like I said, I think at this point, I'll show you guys a screenshot of my MyFitnessPal at the end of the night. But I think at this point, I've had, like, including the green smoothie that I had this morning, I've had less than 500 calories, I want to say, even with the little snacky stuff that I've had, which you are allowed to have, like I said, on this cleanse. You're allowed to have little snacky stuff like boiled eggs and protein, like tuna, and like I said, this is modified to my liking, so I'm just kind of throwing stuff in there. And even though I didn't film every single little snack that I had today, I did take pictures, which I will include once I am completely done for the day. So yeah, anyways, thanks for sticking with me, and I hope you guys are enjoying.